All right, good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? Coach Micheal Burt, 7-Eleven. In Tennessee. Man, I've been home so long I'm used to being out on the road, guys. I'm used to being out on the road. Let me get my thing straightened up here for you. Here we go. Make sure we stay locked in there. How you guys doing this morning? 7-Eleven. Mike, you sleep in this morning? Brett McDaniel, good morning to you. Coach Burt. I actually just reconnected to a doctor I knew many years ago. Worked out at the gym this morning. Had a great talk, so he got me. I'm straight this up for you guys. All right, good morning, everybody. Coach Micheal Burt, 712. Kelly Eisler. I got some big excitement about this Success School and who we can help with Success School. And if you haven't looked at our Success School, we're teaching habits of the top 1% of performers to kids. My daughter is in Success School. We're actually just talking about it last night. So I really want you to look at that. It's where we're teaching kids grit, resilience, ability to lock in, Brad Fowler, ability to see something through to its conclusion, remarkable boldness. What's up, Dre? Freddie Blanton, good morning, everybody. So, Success School, 90-day increments. Okay, we got a new pod starting. If you got a kid and you want them to learn the habits of the top 1%, which who wouldn't want that? I gotta figure out why my thing won't stay on here, guys. I'm sorry. It's got a little loose on me when I wasn't driving the car over the last few days. So, if you're out there and you want your kid to go through that, reach out to Kelly Eisler, kelly@coachburt.com. I'm telling you, man, I would rather my kids know this early than later in life. I promise you. So, today we're going to talk about what is unconscious incompetence. How many of you have heard of this concept of unconscious incompetence before? I heard it many years ago, and I'm going to be honest with you. I did not pay attention. I didn't pay attention to it. It was conscious incompetence, unconscious competence, incompetence. Then it got all the way up to unconscious competence. And I'm telling you, I just didn't pay attention. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I'm like, okay, man, what does it mean? Well, for some reason, it came back into my life over the last little bit. And I started thinking, what is, Zeb, unconscious incompetence? Because I see it a lot. Unconscious incompetence is where you don't know what you don't even know, right? What's up, Brown White? It's where you don't know what you don't know, okay? It's like you don't have an awareness of what you don't know. And now the trap that unconscious incompetence sets forth is, man, you just keep going down a path that is either only minimally working, or it's a path that just can't get any more results because you just don't know. What's up, Cindy Webster? So I'm thinking about these events that we have coming up. Like next week, we got the Mortgage Masters. And it is literally, what could you learn from a person that's done $100 million in mortgage production if you're only doing 20 million or 10 million or 6 million? Well, you could learn a lot, but you can't learn if you don't even have an awareness. Man, I need to go get in a room with these people. It's interesting. I was talking to this doctor this morning. He was talking about how he's changed a lot of his practices, surgical practices, by going and studying under other successful doctors and observing them. And he's like, man, I went and saw this doctor and they was doing this and it was crazy and I couldn't even believe it. And he said, man, it changed everything I do. Okay? It changed everything I do. Just by going and spending a week with that doctor. He went from, he had conscious incompetence, which is where he knew that he didn't know. And then he was telling me a story of like, man, there was something I just could not believe. I could not believe it. Had to have a heart change. I had to have a mind change. I had to have everything change. And he said, man, but it's one of the best things I do today. See, unconscious incompetence is, man, I don't know, and I don't even know that I don't know. Therefore, I just keep doing it the same way I'm doing it. You got to get to this point where it's conscious incompetence, guys, which means I know that I don't know. This is ultimately where we want to get to. I know, hey, April Hunter, that I don't know. And I'm willing to invest the time, the energy, and the money, James needs, to get in the room with somebody that knows. Okay? So when you see me do something like the Mortgage Masters and you're a mortgage person, or you just want to learn from somebody doing 100 million or 2 million, right, Diva? Here's what you should be thinking. How do I get in the room with that person and learn? Because I know that I don't know. One of the worst places in the world to be, guys, is not knowing what you don't even know. Therefore, you just keep doing it, and it seems so hard, and it seems so complicated, and it seems, and I've done things for years the wrong way in certain areas, only to come back and find somebody who goes, you know what, you could do it this way. And it literally changed everything. One thought, one idea, one concept. So, to wrap it up, guys, unconscious incompetence, Christy Dwyer, is where you don't even know what you don't know. Conscious incompetence, you know that you don't know, and you're willing to go and find out. So, when you see me do the mortgage thing next week with the Mortgage Masters, $500 million plus people, one run a $2 billion division, one built a $700 million branch. Folks, you need to, I don't even know what it is, $497. If you can't get one more loan after that, then you need to get out of the mortgage profession. But you got to get in the room, man. If you're doing 1 or 2 deals a month, or 3 deals a month, or 4 deals a month, and you're not willing to get in the room and pay the money to learn from somebody who's doing 20 deals a month, then you don't want to learn. It's that simple, man. I don't want to hurt your feelings. But the reality is you ain't that serious about getting better. Okay? Now, so if there's something you want to learn, guys, 25 years old, I went to a 7 Habits of Highly Effective People workshop. It changed my life. I didn't have the money, I borrowed the money. And I lived out of my sacrifice before I began to learn how to live out of my surplus. So what you got to do is, I want to challenge you here. There's somebody out there that knows something you don't know. I want you to get your place in a good, hungry, humble, and coachable posture. And I want you to go get in the room with them, man. And I want you to learn from them. I want you to get in the room, and I want you to learn from them. I want you to open your mind, right, Christy? I want you to open your mind and open your heart. Have a heart change and have a mind change. Okay? Because that's really how you get to the next level, guys. Now, it's June. June's coming up. We're going to finish May very strong. But June is coming up, and we're going to get this party started. I've got Flip the Switch and Monster Growth coming up in just a few weeks. If you're looking to activate and reactivate your prey drive, find your purpose, find your talents, you need to be in Flip the Switch. If you're looking for a selling system, a growth system, a way to attack the day, you need to be in Monster Growth. Okay, these are things that can help you play at a higher level, and I've got those coming up. And I'm going to be in Houston, Texas, June 8th, teaching Person of Interest. So there's plenty of opportunities to do what? Andre, get in the room, man. Just get in the room. And I know that there's things that I don't know, man. That's why I'm constantly learning, constantly investing in coaching, constantly. I mean, I've learned something from kids. I've learned something from anybody that can help me get to that next frequency. So, proud of you guys. Thank you. The topic today was unconscious incompetence, was where you don't know what you don't even know, and you ain't even willing. Okay, J Cash, Monster Growth, and Flip the Switch. It's coming up in May. Next couple of weeks, guys. And you need to be in the room, reactivate that prey drive, reset your targets for the end of the year. Have the second half of the year be the best part of the year. Sound like a plan? Just email me, coach@coachburt.com, and let's go. Let's get involved in something. All right? You guys have a great day. God bless you. Mike Dole can post the links in the chat box there, guys. We want to see you at the lodge, in the room. Jay, there's going to be auctioneers there. Had an auctioneer there last week. Let's just keep going, man. Let's play at the higher frequency. Let's roll. Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence? A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place. People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit. You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need. So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it. Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion. You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy, they're going to raise capital, they're going to start new businesses, there's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate. Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no? When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came. And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.